This week, mortgage interest rate has hit 5%. I'm sure that's caused so many of buyers, seller, investors to pause and wonder, what is going on? Is the market going to crash? Are house prices gonna go down, down, down and hit the historical low point this time around? Just like you, I wonder myself, so I did some digging. And today I'm gonna share with you what I found. The unemployment rate in 2022 has dropped below 4%, which means the jobless rate is very close to pre-pandemic level of 3.5%. As a result, the government has announced recently that they will raise the short-term interest rate. Even though the government don't control mortgage rate, the short-term interest rate that we're talking about is the rate that banks borrow and loan from each other. So while it is not the rate that consumer will pay, the higher rate the bank have to pay will definitely transfer to consumer rate. Another factor that directly influences mortgage rate is treasury note yield. It is too technical for me to explain what it is, but in short, I can tell you this: the higher treasury note, the higher mortgage rate. This month, the treasury note yield is slightly under 2.5% compared to 1.6% this time last year. It's going up. We can also look at the history of mortgage. Even though 5% is high rate, but it's not highest in history. So from all of the factors that we look at, most likely interest rate will continue to rise. Obviously, house prices cannot keep going up and up at the rate that we see. With the higher interest rate, there will be less buyers feel motivated in the ridiculous bidding wars that we've seen. Take a look at this chart, real estate inventory in the last 10 years. As you can see, back in 2012, around this time, there was over 55,000 houses available for sale. As of February of this year, there was slightly more than 11,000 houses available. That is less than 1/5 of a regular market. So regardless of the little peak in real estate mortgage interest rate, the simple formula of supply and demand, we still can see that demand is still so much higher than supplies. You may see a slower price increase, or you may see less crazy bidding war, but there will be still war fighting for house prices in Washington are gonna keep its value pretty well. First of all, unemployment rate has dropped. That means people get back their stabilities and they will try their best to hold on to their properties. So to those who've been sitting around and waiting for short sales and foreclosures, you may have to wait a lot longer than you think. For the real estate market to crash, high interest rate has to be accompanied with higher inventory. The inventory has never been lower in the last 10 years or even ever. I don't think it's reasonable to expect market crash or home price decrease. I don't think so. And this is what I think. 5% is not going to be enough to shut down majority of the buyers. We will see several buyers fight over a house, but the bidding war is going to be less brutal. Things will happen gradually over 2022. It'll be definitely easier to buy. It doesn't mean it's gonna be cheaper. Interest rate will continue to climb up. House prices gonna go up as well slowly. The guessing game is a lot easier, but I don't think it is reasonable to expect house price, like going downhill, anything like that. That is my thought. Make sure you share with me what you think. I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.